Apparently, the visit to Beijing is not going too well. The Trump-Xi meeting in Beijing is now expected to be a limited, low-impact summit focused on maintaining stability rather than major deals. I thought he was a deal maker. For those of you who aren't in the know, because you're not plugged in like I am, you're not plugged in like I am. Trump has gone over to Beijing to meet with Xi Jinping to beg for forgiveness for starting a trade war. He's also being accompanied by an envoy of America's most public oligarchs. Beijing delegation. Come on, show me the bit. Let's see. That includes Nvidia's Jensen Huang and Elon Musk. Give me the full list. Come on. We got the whole ensemble. Come on. No one wants to tell me. Here we go. CEOs from Tesla, Nvidia, Apple, BlackRock, Boeing, Goldman Sachs, Citigroup, GE, Qualcomm, and Blackstone. So all of our top child fondlers. Yes, heading on over. Thank you. Oh, Visa? Did I say Visa before? I assume American Capital is going over there to beg forgiveness, but it seems nothing much is coming of it. Oh, it's actually quite a long list. Huh. Elon Musk, Tim Cook, let me think. Is it Blackstone, Goldman Sachs, Citigroup, Boeing, MasterCard, Visa, GE, Micron, Qualcomm, Cargill, Meta, yeah, there you go, Illumina, and Coherent. Maybe additional CEOs who joined the trip are not yet named. By the way, gotta say, just so you guys know, I know we live in an odd era. It's actually very unusual for a state visit from the President of the United States to be accompanied by an envoy of all of our oligarchs. That's actually, like, really weird. Just so you guys know. It's actually, like, really strange. Like, it kind of gives the game away a little bit. You know? Yeah, I don't actually know if this has ever happened. I really don't know. It's giving Russian oligarchy? Yeah, real leaders of the United States. China has the ability to do the funniest thing ever. I don't think they're going to. So yeah, anything come of that? Trump arrives, meet with Xi in Beijing. Highly anticipated bilateral talks on Thursday. Anything come of this? Guess things are still ongoing. It's Wednesday? I've heard that rumor. Oh, it really is just a video of him arriving. That's it. Thank you, CNN. I appreciate that. We want to do any, like, commentary? Do we have opinions on this?
Oh, and Selena, it looks like President Trump is walking down the stairs right now, coming out of Air Force One. Again, the president just landed in Beijing for a high-stakes summit with President Xi there in China. Selena, walk us through this moment.
To step foot in China in nearly a decade. Again, President Trump himself was the first to do so nearly a decade ago. I'm not getting the feed on my screen here just yet, but I assume we are having some technical issues here, so I can't see exactly what's happening. But again, about the U.S. is obviously
just live coverage, no analysis. We have no. Okay, you know what? Whatever. That's fine. I didn't care anyway. I'll do the analysis. Thank you. My analysis is a desperate and inept effort to negotiate and the specter of a global energy crisis from which America is sure to suffer far more than China. That's my read on this. China has a lot of control over when this energy crisis ends because China is on good terms with Iran. That's one of the reasons why some ships have still made it through the strait to China. That's like one of their primary outgoing destinations. So it's it's really just a matter of, like, when China thinks it would be best to apply the pressure to Iran to lessen up on the strait, but right now China has no reason to. Nor should they, really. We have to be punished for our hubris. But China's a lot more dependent on the oil? Yes, but they have far larger reserves than we do, because they're not led by retards. From Truth Social post on China. CNBC incorrectly reported the great Jensen Huang of Nvidia was not invited to the incredible gathering. Jensen's currently on Air Force One, and unless I ask him to leave, which is highly unlikely, CNBC's reporting is incorrect, or as they say in politics, fake news. Man, just every oligarch going over to China on Air Force One. That's crazy, man. It's just wild to think about. I'm just worried about Taiwan. They might be the chip for bargain. I mean, yeah, maybe. It's not like we could defend Taiwan right now if we wanted to. He actually calls him Tim Apple. God bless. The US has nothing to bargain with anyway. Not really, not at the moment, no. Meanwhile, consumer confidence is at its highest ever. Are you a bot? This link says the opposite. It's the lowest level ever in like history. Google searches for can't pay credit card just hit an all-time high. That's so cool. I believe it's called sarcasm. It didn't land. Trump's crashing out over the war. Is this just got posted? Trump is saying anyone reporting that Iran's doing well is committing virtual treason, aiding and abetting the enemy. Yeah. He said this before. Pardon me for trigger warning, Harry Sisson, but or however that's pronounced. Trump had like a mental episode last night. Trump engages in, or how do you say this? Trump demonstrates some very obvious signs of mental illness, most of which you've seen me cover. But one of the big ones that has been getting a lot worse lately is this like weird insomnia tendency where he stays up really late at night and he does what you guys do. He stays up really late at night and then has a manic episode on the internet where he posts nonstop and then he crashes out and passes out and then he's really fucking sleepy the next day. So 55 Truth Social posts in 3 hours, ranging from 10:15 p.m. to 1:13 a.m. Textbook dementia? Yeah, it is. It's very like 101, essentially. Just not there mentally. Which is, I assume, the reason why he was like this the other day. During his broadcast from the Oval Office, he was just sleeping in the chair. Look at that. Dude's not getting any sleep. A lack of sleep persistently for a person who's already pretty far gone, like Donald Trump. Here's it from the front. You know he likes it from the front. A lack of sleep for a person this far gone already can kill you pretty quickly. So it wouldn't surprise me if Trump's health started... I know you've heard this before, and I acknowledge there's no way of really knowing, but it wouldn't surprise me if it started spiraling downwards pretty rapidly in the near future. This is like an accelerating factor in mental decline. Not really. Don't medical doctors say that old people need less sleep? It's not about less sleep. It's about disordered sleep. Old people do get less sleep, like 5 to 6 hours on average or whatever. But the pattern of disordered sleep, like this, where you have where your ability to sleep is whiplashing wildly and you're having manic swings late at night, like he was here. That's my understanding. I'm no medical expert. But my understanding is that like this is one of the big dementia signifiers. What was he even on about? Accuses Obama of attempting a coup in 2016. Says Obama worked with CIA to overthrow Trump. Repost tweet saying Obama is a traitor and should be arrested. Attacks Dominion voting. Says Fulton County had their 2020 fraud exposed. Accuses Obama of personally making $120 million from Obamacare. Cites quack lawyer Sidney Powell 2020. Obama wiretapped Trump Tower. Demands Mark Kelly resigns. Fulton County says Biden nor Harris were in charge of the Biden admin. Fox News clip of Ro Khanna says Jack Smith would be arrested. Accuses Obama, Clinton, and Comey of treason. Yeah. Gotcha. It's all projection? Yeah. Not very present mentally. The final post was attacking the New York Times for reporting on the reflecting pool. Not being able to regulate your speech and excessive swearing at inappropriate times are also big signs. Yeah, the quiet piggy, I think, was a big tell. On the plus side, it does mean that at some point, Trump will probably profess his love for underage pussy at some point, like before dying, you know? Since he's over time, his brain is going to degenerate into the same level of self-control that like a Tourette's sufferer has. He's probably at some point going to like get asked a question about Epstein by a reporter. And he's just going to be like, yeah. I'm not joking, man. He's fucking gone. This country is so fucked. Tourette's isn't a self-control thing. It's a neurological disorder. Yes, yes, Tourette's is not a self-control thing. It was for the purpose of the joke. I, unlike every black American with a net worth of more than $10 million, do in fact believe that Tourette's is a real condition and not an excuse invented by white people to get away with saying the N-word at crowded award ceremonies. I'm a true Tourette's defender, okay? Seems oddly specific. Catch up. Oh, and also donate to me. Black people are not a monolith, not unless they own more than 10 million. Mustard. This one was an all-timer from yesterday. He's so good.
Is that right, Paul, with respect to drugs coming in by sea, meaning drugs coming in by water, by the ocean, by the sea? A lot of people don't know what I mean by sea. They think I'm talking about vision. I'm not. I'm talking about sea, like the sea. These gains have been the result of, is that right, Paul, with